Hello everyone! How is everyone doing on this fine morning, evening or afternoon depending on your time zone? I hope everyone has been having a great Sunday. My Sunday has been pretty chill so far. Haven't done really much except practicing piano, editing as usual. Nothing much of the same that I haven't already said multiple times already. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna be doing ENA Dream BBQ speedruns today. Since I've beaten ENA Dream BBQ, like last stream, I've just been so addicted to speedrunning the game that I've just been constantly speedrunning it like offline and shit. And I've already gotten like a better like run already. So yeah. Also, let me move some stuff around because I just realized there's a lot of shit that's blocking a lot of stuff. One of them being live split, uh, quite literally blocking my reactive. Also, why is my reactive not showing? The hold on,
Left.
that is
Joined.
weird. Huh? What if I put it at the front? No. What if I refresh? There we go. I just have to refresh. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself small on purpose so that I don't block too much of the screen with all of the stuff that I already have on screen. That being the premiere of my new video that's gonna be like going online very soon. Let me also move chat a bit. Chat box, there we go. I'm gonna move it to the top left. And then this should be good. This should be good. The audio should also be pretty decent. Just in case I am gonna make it a little bit louder on the for stream at least, so that at least stream has a little bit louder, because I don't know if it is too quiet or anything. But overall it should be good. And then we're gonna put media a bit lower for stream's end. I don't really need game audio, so I just listen to the music that we'll have in the background. And in the meantime, most of the focus will be on the actual game audio, because of course you need mostly game audio, or at least have game audio, so that the run can get verified. Too loud? My bad. Yeah, I think this should be good. I think this should be good. Not sure. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Alrighty. Anyway, then I would say let's do some runs then. Now, I did have to remove some of the splits that I had beforehand, because I just found out today that there's now an auto splitter. Meaning that I don't need to split anymore, which is very great. Or at least for most things, that is. Because for things like the split towards the like end, to like the beginning and the end, I think the end, yeah, the ending has its own separate like auto splitter, but most of the things are completely different on when they like split. So I'm gonna have to like do a few more runs just to get like used to it, because I am not used to anything of the new auto splitter at all. So yeah, not gonna ramble on for too much longer. Also, I gotta change my keybind from number 1 to be from numpad 1 to the control key, so that I don't accidentally reset the run, like, quite literally, when I try to split. Because I have, like, my reset button on numpad 2, so they're, like, extremely close together. Anyway, that's one dead run. That's just great. Anyway, on to another another run. That's very great. Off to a great start. I see I've already dropped a lot of frames apparently. That does not seem very good. Yeah, does not seem very good at all. Hopefully it's not something too worrying about. Well, nothing too worrying, at least. That's at least what I'm just hoping. Alright, not bad. Perfect. There's not really much I can, like, commentate on it. Let me see, can I get lemon skip? Nope. That was the wrong... That's the completely opposite way of where I wanted to go. Yeah, so for some reason that like lamp right there gives you like a ton of momentum. So like if you get it at the right angle, you can literally like speed past the hallway and then just save a bit of time from that. But it is very difficult to get because it's mostly random on where it will send you. Like you literally mostly have no like control on where it will send you, most of the times at least. At least from what I know. I could be completely wrong and there's already like a way found which makes it more consistent. Because I haven't checked the like tips and tricks in a while. Yeah, something like this. That works. And yeah, I haven't looked into the tips and tricks section for like a little bit. And so far a lot of skips and tricks have already been found. Like for example, there's a like warping glitch. I wouldn't really say glitch, but like a skip, almost. Oh right, this is auto. This is auto split. And of course, we get call skip very easily. Call skip, for those who don't know, is you essentially call a number because you can call people on a phone that you have. And with it you can just, for some reason, skip having to do the interaction right there, and then doing the cutscene right there, you can just smash through all of them and save a bit of time from doing it. Which, you know, is very cool. Can I get it? Nah, fuck. At least second try. At least I got that second try. No, I fucked it. I should have stayed more on the left side thingy. Yeah. Well, you can't really win them all. And either way, it would have probably been behind my PB by like multiple seconds. Because of the accidental, like... Because I messed up the first attempt on getting past the bridge. Because if you want to get past the bridge, you usually have to go and do a lot of tasks. and then you are able to get like past it, but there's like a, you can like pretty much skip all of this if you like do precise like jumps past these like 2 gaps, which you know is not very easy if I'll be honest. Hey, nice. That's a boost that I wanted to see. Not the most ideal one, because you do, of course, bump into the wall right there. But it's better than nothing, if I do say so myself. Hey, that was like almost frame perfect. It might have been frame perfect. I don't know. Either way. Alright. We don't split. I have to stop myself, almost. From like splitting, because I constantly do it myself. But I have to remind that there's an auto splitter. Alright, not bad of a jump. Let me see, can I do it now? First try. If I can do it first try, that would be very nice. Nope. Oh my god. If I mess up more than 2 times, yep. Then I just reset because it loses way too much time. It loses way too much time and it's not worth it afterwards. I think I did it first. I think I did a first try. Hold or skip. First or second try, I don't know. Whatever it was, I already forgot. Nope. I completely miss the bet. Damn. Well, that's one way to lose a run. Nice. Wait, from where's the music coming from? Has it always been this music? I feel like why do I feel like I've broken it? I feel like that song in the background isn't supposed to play. I could be wrong though. Like, I'm not on Spotify right now or anything. Like, I paused my Spotify. Is this song supposed to play? If so, then I've never heard it before.
I was also dealing with coming to terms
Oh.
with
Oh, I know.
I
Oh.
can definitely say that I could thank them.
Wow, I'm
for, I
stupid.
guess, giving me the push
I
that
should
I
have
need.
probably fucking looked
differently when
I should have probably fucking.
That is a very good question.
Give me a
I'll give you
second.
the amazing
Give me
streamer
a
and artist,
second.
Lady Zero Dark, to ask her what made her want to start drawing.
Oh
how she
my
came
god,
up
I'm
with the name
stupid.
Lady Zero Dark, and much more to come.
Putting that over here.
Alright, then I would say let's start off with the
And I'm gonna
introductions.
lower the fucking volume
Okay.
on the fucking
Well,
premiere.
my name is Lady Zero Dark. I am a variety VTuber. You can just
God,
look me
I'm
up. I like to
stupid.
stream a whole
It
bunch
was
of videos
fucking.
on
It was the
Twitch,
fucking premiere the entire fucking time, and I'm too blind to realize.
and I also like to draw on Twitch. So
Oh my god, I'm fucking blind as shit apparently.
When did you start streaming?
technically, it's a bit of a weird story. I actually started streaming quite a few years ago, but it was just streaming for me and a few friends. I didn't.
Hold on, give me
start
just a
streaming,
second.
Like, actually, seriously, until I think it was like February of 2024, and I started playing Pokemon Infinite Fusions, and that's kind of
There
when
we
I actually
go.
started taking it seriously and not just being like, oh, this is a way
Alrighty.
to hang out with my
Now it's good.
friends.
Now we should be good.
And did anyone like really inspire you
I
to start
think.
streaming?
That's a good question. I guess
Give me
there's
just a
quite
moment.
few people that kind of inspired me to start streaming. I had been at the time when I decided to start. I had been watching a lot of.
Oh wow, my fucking
my buddy
YouTube's
Possessed
broken.
Scholar and their buddy Eastland. I had been watching them stream. They were streaming Super Robot Wars 30, and
Come
I
on.
was like, oh man,
There we
I
go.
would love to be able to stream. I think
Now
that
it
would
works.
be a lot of fun, you know. So
Alrighty.
I kind of started.
I
mainly because of it,
think
but I
we
would
should
also
be
say,
good
like,
now to
a whole
go.
bunch of other people that I watch would definitely be an
Then I
inspiration
can put
for me to
Spotify back
start
on.
Streaming, like, you know, Ray Narvaez Jr., Matt Bragg, you know, people that I kind of watch regularly.
Now it should work.
as
Now
far
everything
as
should be good.
streaming goes. The VTuber thing, I just was kind of like, okay, you know, that'd be kind of cool.
Alright, now we can also
So
see
I just
chat
started
again.
VTubing because
I had way too much shit open just now. But now we should be good.
I mean, who hasn't done that? Oi.
Wait, what? Why the fuck did he- Huh? Did I accidentally press control by accident? Okay.
How did you come up with
I don't know if that was my fault by accident now that I accidentally split or not. Either way. Alright. But my god, I was like so confused for a second, like why was some random other music playing? I thought it was coming from like the game and I bugged like the audio track for like the music or something. But no, it was the fucking premiere. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. I didn't really get much of a boost. Kinda sucks.
She was the reincarnation of the power of darkness, and dark just ended up becoming my nickname.
Alright.
And I just kind of just stuck with it. Zero came from. Sounds so weird. When I went on vacation with my family,
Nice.
we had gone to a restaurant, and me and a waiter just kind
Perfect.
of like we struck up a
Nice little
friendship
tight corner right there.
regularly, and we would always play like tic-tac-toe.
Hell yeah.
And I would always like lose, so he would always say 0, 0. So that kind of became part of the name. Lady
Perfect.
I actually don't remember.
We got a call skip
But yeah, that's
very
where,
easily.
that's where
As
the name
usual.
came from. Very
A 119.
minor parts of my
Hey,
life
not bad.
just kind of inspired the whole name.
what got you back?
Not bad if I do say so myself.
After almost 6 years of not doing it.
Well, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I will
Oh
say
yeah,
that
by the
there's
way,
been a
before I
lot
started the
of
stream, I did a few practice attempts like off stream.
previously.
And I fucking
Why I stopped
saw like a
But,
golden toilet.
big thing that got me
I saw like a golden
ahead
toilet
earlier
like
was definitely
randomly somewhere
you know,
in
watching
the
them
desert.
stream Super Robot Wars,
And I was like, huh?
I just kind of got
What is
excited about
this?
the idea, and I was like, I have a laptop that
And then when I tried to approach it, it slowly went away again.
I think that was kind of the
Great.
push that I needed. Because I like in the years
I had it,
following,
but then I fucked it up.
I was always like, man, I would love to get back to streaming again, but you know, I don't have.
That was fucking stupid. That was stupid. That was just complete utter, like, idiocy of me.
Dying MacBook.
That's my bad.
So it was like, yeah, that's not gonna work. But yeah, I
Why?
could definitely
Why?
say that I could thank them for,
Why does
I
it
guess, being the
start
push that I
right
needed
here?
to
All of a
try-
sudden now.
try for it.
Did you think that you'd get it for just half a year of streaming?
Like it suddenly starts now doing this, doing like the timing
It surprised
when
me
I
so
do the
much
like
that
skipping.
like 50 followers. Like just the fact that I even got 50 followers was
Nope.
wild to me. Like I can't even describe
Restart.
the feeling of just absolute excitement over the fact that, you know, there's a decent amount of people that actually like watching me be a little breath
There you
on
go.
stream. But yeah, it surprised me.
What if I
when
don't
say
skip?
that when I got the
Does it
email, I
still
was genuinely
suddenly
surprised.
start the timer?
I literally mean that. I couldn't cry because I was in the middle of a eye doctor appointment, but
It
yeah,
doesn't.
I was ready to just
Interesting.
burst out in tears because I was so happy.
So why does it suddenly start when I do the skip all of a sudden? Like skipping the cutscene.
The screenshot to my friends and everyone's just
That's kind of weird.
fantastic. And I was so excited. And this was like happening.
Huh.
Like, this happened like maybe a
Well.
couple weeks before I was also going to see my nephew. So I was just like all the excitement was just coming in on me.
It's kind of weird.
I was like, oh my god. So
Gonna have to see what I can,
this was not something I
if there's anything I can even
expected,
do,
not
or if I need to report that as a bug in the auto splitter,
I was not expecting.
because I don't think that's supposed to happen. Anyway, hell yeah, that's a good fucking boost. That's a good ass lemon skip.
There was a point in time where I just was like, ooh, VTubers.
You love to see lemon skip being
I
really
started
great
following a bunch of
just then.
VTubers like
Also, hello, Audric. I hope your day's been going well.
Live Girls. I'm really surprised it took me so long to actually follow Iron Mouse. Because he's like the biggest name. But a good amount of it came from like
So far,
that I was watching.
the run's not too bad. Hopefully we can get Horda skip first try. That would be even better.
When he kind of started VTubing, I was like, oh, that could be something cool.
Nice.
Something cool to do. And then
Also
I don't have to wait.
fast
When I finally decided,
call skip.
okay, I'm actually gonna stream and I'm
Oh,
actually
we
gonna
even got a
seriously
goal just then with
make
that
myself a little model.
split right there.
This one's actually a lot better than the Dark Take 1 model that I made. But yeah, I
Alrighty.
think it was definitely the people that
So far, so good. Can I get Horda skip first try?
I wouldn't say I'm like the big
We chill, internet's back, so that's good. Perfect. You love to see the internet being back.
it's just easier
You love to see it.
than, like,
That's great news.
easier for me to do this instead of like, you know, having to dress up and make
Hey, nice. We also got a first try. Hell yeah.
Now you've been drawing for almost 2 decades now, seeing that your first
Oh, you aren't who I was expecting to see
in
here.
2007 to DeviantArt.
And be quick,
And so
I'll
I was
surely
wondering
be dead
what
before
got
the
you
day
to
is
start
over.
I can finally watch your dark interview. Hey, nice.
Despite the fact that that's the earliest
Yeah,
I've
the
actually
dark interview
I've
is,
actually been
if you
drawing
might see it on the
probably
stream, is
since I
currently
was
live right
or
now.
the first time I remember drawing and like being really like focused on it. I think
So if you want, you can either stay here or watch the premiere on YouTube itself. Whatever you like. Whatever you prefer, of course.
that was when Pokemon came out, so we were drawing Pokemon. There were other anime that I was drawing because I was watching Toonami as well.
Okay, so far the run looks very good, I have to say.
Original characters.
Not too many mistakes.
Star, for Tenchi Muyo, another one that I had, Gundam. But I think I just enjoyed drawing. And you know, I would do it when I was a kid. I really wanted to be a veterinarian because I was really into animals and all that. And then I think it was
Yes.
probably high school when I realized, you know what? I'm having more fun drawing than anything else. So
Nice. That was also pretty fast.
I did end up getting a degree in digital art and design. Unfortunately, due to family circumstances, I have yet to.
And we keep our sprint. That's even better.
Though I guess I could kind of say I'm sort of in that field since I'm streaming art as a VTuber. But
Nah, I bumped into the wall. Into the bridge thingy. Whatever you... What is it called? Something about the bridge. I bumped into that thing of the bridge right there.
A whole ton of my friends were like, "Oh my god, did you?"
But still, we should be on a pretty good pace.
So I think that kind of was what made me want to get into drawing more. And I mean, like I said, I do absolutely love to draw.
Yes.
It's something that really like it makes me happy, and I get to put ideas to paper. It's also kind of that's also kind of the same reason why I like writing as well. We can get into that if there's another question. Like,
So far, we are on pretty good pace. So the question is, can I keep that pace and not fall down somewhere? If I do fall down, that would be pretty bad. If I do say so myself.
like, oh, you like to draw? Continue. Keep drawing. You gotta do it. I don't know if I would necessarily say I inspired her. I know she did a lot of artwork for when I was in elementary school, but I
Yep.
also know she did a
Yep.
lot of artwork regardless.
I'm a little bit
She mentioned
behind on
that
pace,
she loved drawing
from the cycle at least.
I say
And I also bumped into that second level right there. Second level of the icy, like
encourage
floating platform.
even when I would be like,
So I definitely lost a little bit of extra time there.
practice makes perfect. She doesn't understand some of the things I draw. Like, she doesn't understand Pokemon too much. She's starting to understand it. But, yeah, she's at least very encouraging.
Please do not fall.
Did you teach yourself how to draw, or did someone else teach you?
Perfect, I didn't fall. That's great. Love to see it, love to see it.
Obviously, I did really enjoy art classes when I was in,
Nice.
elementary, middle.
Gonna go on YouTube to watch it from the beginning. Alrighty, you go have fun and watch the interview.
Anatomy and things like that. I also had a ton of how to draw books. So, because like whenever I was
Alright,
in
we seem to be on pretty good pace so far.
from there as well. So I think it would definitely.
Let's see if we can keep that pace to like the end and hopefully get a PB as well.
You know,
Who knows?
lessons from different people around me, different books, things like that.
あんたまだバスルームにいるのかあこらそんなトイレをうろっちょろするもんじゃない恥ずかしいな
I haven't had a burnout during my
なんでそんなこと言うんだよ
almost
Now it's on to the core. The core is definitely, I would say, the easiest one of them all.
こうなることぐらい予測しとくべきだ
had a
った
lot of burnout around then. You know, because like I said, there was a whole bunch of trauma that happened.
Is there anything after the core which might be
coming to terms
a little
with
bit
me having depression and anxiety.
not good?
So that
I don't
definitely
think
really
so.
helped.
I think anything after the core is like pretty easy to do.
I don't know if I would necessarily call it burnout. I think it was more I wasn't prepared for how stressed out.
So I
the
think we should be
holidays
good.
were going to be for me and like the start of the holiday season. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I do work in real life outside of streaming. So I guess I wasn't really prepared for how much it would affect me. So the fact that I was like kind of changing
Perfect.
what I was gonna do, I'd be like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna play this game today, and then it's like I don't feel like it. I'm not up for it. So instead, we're gonna play something else, or we're gonna do a.
We are on pretty good pace right now.
Or something. I don't know if that would necessarily count as burnout, but I think that would probably be the closest. fit
Nice.
to burnout, because like I wanted to stream, but at the same time, it was like I didn't want to do something that would be, either emotionally taxing or just. Basically, I wanted to do something kind of like easy.
Alright,
I don't know if that necessarily counts as burnout.
nice jump right there.
That would probably be like the closest
Love to
I've
see it.
gotten to burnout, in the time frame that I've been doing streaming.
I know.
Is there anything you would have done differently when starting to stream again?
Nice.
it made more sense to make use of
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
YouTube Shorts. I guess TikTok probably would have been good. Like making use of that
One,
to kind of
2,
get people
3.
more interested. I've been watching.
Eh.
There's a
Meh.
YouTuber that I've been watching.
Pretty meh.
ENA. She does a lot of like advice content, and a lot of the stuff that she
But hey, 851 is not too bad.
huh, I should have done that. So, I mean, it's not just like using YouTube
Beep,
Shorts
boop,
on
beep,
TikTok,
boop.
like using Instagram, probably using Twitter a little bit more before it went to before it became X.
Nice.
But I've been trying to start using.
Let's hope my PC doesn't blue screen like once. Like it once happened. For those who don't know, offline I did a PB run where I was like 20 seconds ahead of my PB, and then quite literally like 30 seconds before the end, my PC blue screened, and so I lost that run and everything along with it. That being my sanity and essentially the entire day was ruined. Well, it wasn't really ruined, but like, you get the point. It kind of fucking sucked afterwards.
Like a little bit after it became affiliated. So I think being a little more prepared in that regard probably would have been a good idea. It was a little scuffed,
Pause.
but a couple of people have told me in the chat that they kind of like the scuff.
Hey, nice. A second and a half of a PB. Hell yeah. You'll have to see it. That's a big one.
Oh no, what happened?
That's a big time save.
You know how I like read out the disclaimer stuff, right? And
Nice.
literally, this has happened so many times, but like I forgot to make you like introduce yourself for the interview.
That was a pretty good run, if I do say so myself. Question is, how the hell did someone manage to get an 848? Like, huh? Yeah, I am genuinely interested. How the hell did someone do this
100% of all of my interviews now have been like me
in
forgetting
8 minutes and like however many seconds?
of the interview. And like it's like always like during the midsection of the interview when I fucking remember it again.
Removing loads from any remember requires comparing against game time. No, I do not want to compare against game time because that's also
I'm
what
not even gonna deny it. Yeah.
that's what they don't want. It will be retimed to RTA time
Said
afterwards.
it himself. Were you ever in a
So
position
that
where you were
does
close
not matter.
to
Game
quitting
time does not matter. RTA time does.
Within this run of streaming, I don't think I ever got to the point where
Alright, let me
I
see.
wanted to quit. If anything, I wanted to quit my IRL job.
Let me check something real quick again.
But no, the thing is, like with streaming, at least this time around, compared to last time where it was like, you know, this is my first
Yeah, looks pretty good.
certain friends. Now
Looks
I
good.
don't necessarily-
Yeah,
I don't have to worry
looks
about
good.
that. Now I can just kind
Alrighty.
of have fun with my content.
Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. And I would say let's do another run then, shall we?
I get to have fun with it. And I've told my therapist multiple times that this is
Let's see if I can even
helping
like
a lot,
save time still.
throughout the year.
Considering that was pretty good, in my opinion. Like I really did not make any mistakes. And the lemon skip was really fucking good. So I am not sure if I'll be able to beat that time. Unless I do like something crazy.
Or at least feel like I'm going to. Because like I said, this has been a real which I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, it must be really stressful. It is, but it's not as stressful as the IRL job. Plus,
Meh.
let's face it, I'm not technically a professional
Pretty
streamer
bad,
just yet. I'm
pretty
still
bad,
sort of a, amateur
thingy. Pretty bad lemon skip.
with a little bit of
Didn't really get me anywhere. Boom, boom, boom.
Do you think that you'll at some point make content or even stream content in
bad.
Streaming, I considered just being strictly a
No massive times
like, I
lost.
considered just making content strictly for YouTube, and it just
That was a
wasn't
pretty
for me.
fast
I
call.
can't tell
That was a
you
pretty fast call,
how
Skip.
many
God damn.
recordings I have of me playing different games. Like, I was ready to try to do a whole like YouTube episode, and in the end, I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to like
Something else got in the way, like,
really
you know,
save
around,
much
so
time
I'm
anymore
just kinda like, yeah,
to
no,
like
I'm not gonna
complete
do it.
this
As far as
fast enough.
streaming on YouTube, that
Or
is
at least
something I
faster than I
definitely
already
consider. Right
am.
now, I want to still kind of get used to the whole Twitch. I want to still get used to Twitch before I like jump to anything major, because like I'm still
Very
getting used to
nice.
everything, yeah, and I need to see, you know, what else there is for me to learn on Twitch before I jump to YouTube, because that's gonna be a whole other beast, I'm sure.
I'm starting to get more consistent
Yeah, but right
with
now it's gonna mainly
that skip, which is good.
Aren't who I was expecting to see here.
I can actually get them out at a decent
And to be
rate.
quick, I'll surely be dead before
Oh
the
my
day
god,
is
and I
over.
keep saying, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna
Yep, yep,
totally
yep.
clip these so I can put them on the shorts, and then I never do. It's good to practice. It's good a lot more time than I have sometimes.
Nice.
But yeah.
So, off to the questions from viewers. So, Im has asked a few questions. The first one being, how do you juggle streaming, your job, and still have time to yourself?
I know. That's partially a lie.
Nice, nice.
I think that like
We didn't bump into the
portion
bridge
of
this
it,
time,
unfortunately, I feel like I don't have a lot of time to myself, but that's only because the hours
which is good.
because like the end usually Thursday and Friday I have overnight. So Thursday, like as soon as I get home at like noon, I'm going to bed literally right after I eat lunch. So I don't really get a lot of time there. And then on like Friday morning, I'm
Alrighty.
so I don't really get to like at that point in time. I don't really get to do a lot. But I think the biggest thing is I kinda
Hey,
know
this
what
time I
my
didn't
limits
bump
are
into the bridge.
As far as
Hell yeah.
like how often, like I know what basically is going to tire me out if I stream too often. What I've noticed, especially this past week, is I feel like
What the hell was that?
like I can stream 4 days in a row, but then like the fourth day I might get a little tired. Also, probably doesn't help that sometimes I decide to start reading different manga in the middle of the night, and then it's suddenly like, oh, is that the sun?
Yeah, I was a little,
Hello, sun.
was a little bit slow.
I did not expect you. But when I try to make sure I have days off that I can use to relax. Like Tuesday,
Should still be good though.
not working. I get to spend time with my mom, which is good. Fridays I don't usually
Didn't really lose that much time.
I get to spend time with my mom. I can do stuff that I've wanted to do. It's hard during the holidays because it feels like you're doing a whole bunch of stuff when you have downtime. But for the most part, I think when it's like not the holiday season, it's making sure that I have set days that I have off from streaming and making sure I kind of stick to a schedule rather than just having random. That seems to like as far as making sure I can still have some time for myself. It may not be a lot of time at times because I do.
That was
still have
very close. I was like really close to falling down there.
that's probably the best way for me to make sure I have some time for myself.
What's your favorite game that you'd love to stream or recommend to stream?
But we should still be good.
But there's quite a few. List of a bunch of different games that I want to play. I know that I'm gonna finish it hopefully sometime this year. I definitely want to play like all the games.
Alright.
Wanting to play all of them.
Not bad, not bad.
Or that I've been like excited to play for a while.
Hey,
I know I
Not
do
bad.
play Cult of the Lamb on stream.
not too bad.
I do also
Of course, there is a little bit of improvement, of course.
that was the game that kind
Especially because of Hub,
of made the stream
where I lost a massive amount of time because I didn't get a good, like, limit skip.
characters. I love the series, so it's like gotta give that a little bit of love.
But other than that, it's still pretty good.
Is a game called
いつまでもたもたしてるんだ
it's a
It most likely won't be a PB,
is really
but it would be getting like very close to another PB. At least I assume so.
そろするもんじゃない
that's a game that I'm
難しいな
definitely looking forward
Not
to
sure.
playing at some
Not sure.
point. I've got so many games
な
on
ん
my
でそんなこと言うんだよ
play,
いや
like
ちょっ
so
と
many
待
of
って
these
よ
actually have been
あん
a lot
た
of
トイレで
fun, and I
懺悔してるのか
can't
よ
play this game.
あ
This
あ
game
も
is so
う
much
こうな
fun.
ることぐらい予測しとくべ
I'm
きだっ
always
た
excited to like share different games with people. So yeah, there's pretty much any game that I have played and or am thinking of playing. I would always
Excuse
be
me.
like, hey, if this is something you're into, play it. You might enjoy it.
Damn. I saved that much time?
What other hobbies do you have outside of gaming and drawing?
I think I may have mentioned it a bit before.
I did not expect that.
Like I think my biggest things would definitely be writing and researching.
Jesus
Yeah, that's
Christ.
something that I have a lot.
2 full seconds.
You know, writing fan fiction, writing original stories,
Like, okay.
coming up with characters has been a lot of fun too.
Forget whatever I said about it potentially not being a PB, but being close to one. That's most likely going to be a PB. Okay. Well, well then.
But it's like some of
Forget
them
everything I
already
said
know what I'm gonna
about it
put down.
most likely not being a PB.
Also enjoy hanging out, words. I enjoy hanging out with my friends as well. You know, even if it's just chatting with them. I mean, I could listen to Henry go on and on about DK all night.
Nah. I lost a little bit of time because I stood on the thingy instead of going straight into it.
That's kind of what I like to do in my free time.
Hold on, oh god, I forgot.
Not too bad. Not the fastest, but pretty fast.
Channel. Oh, he's in the bathroom. Promoted.
1,
Go watch
2,
Master.
3.
Go watch him.
Yeah, so we got through the questions from Im, and now we have a question from
Yeah, I lost a little bit of time because of that. I had a feeling,
What's your favorite stream?
but you know, you can't really do much about it.
I think I know for sure that one of the streaming
Boom,
moments
boom.
that was during the one shot stream where I got raided by a couple certain people. And it was the first time I had been raided, so I was like, whoa,
Nice.
I don't know what to do.
Nice tight corners.
There's people here.
Definitely very good.
So that was one thing that was really rent free in my head. I don't know if this is
Yeah, but RNG with the
I think some of my favorite
like
moments
dude right
were
there.
when I'm able to
What kind of fucking bugged gold do I have?
talk to them really
That's a fucking bugged gold.
being able to play
Okay.
because we're so goofy about it. Take it seriously.
Whatever you say, buddy.
The only one that's actually me in it is the
Yeah,
one
then
where
fly up into the air like a maniac.
all the doors shut and Henry's just like, oh, neat.
Hey, nice. A 10:06. Damn. That's a really good time.
Where are
And my CPU is at 100%. This is not good.
all the doors fucking shut?
My CPU is at 100% right now.
I think, yeah,
I don't think this is good for my CPU at all.
and just be absolutely gorgeous together is probably my
But anyway, 10:06. That's really good.
Which is the surprise question.
Okay, the fucking thing is definitely bugged.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's definitely supposed to be. It's most likely a 10 or like the 115 that I just got.
Alright, so for you, or those who don't know,
Anyway, yeah, everything should be good right now.
essentially will send you a a video of the previous person I interviewed, and after
We're gonna
you
remove
answer, you
that
ask the
save file
question
again,
to the next person.
as usual.
But that part where you ask
I'm gonna take a
question
small little
out of the video entirely. So the next person
break
can't
for a
just
moment.
check what the questions are going to be. Yeah, so the
Little
first
hydrated.
person I interviewed, who isn't me, was
So
someone
give me
they had asked
just
a few
a
questions,
moment.
being these.
I will be right back.
Alright, let's see.
Like I have the food right here, so I'm just like eating and just
Yeah, you're just
listening.
eating it up. Yeah. You're like, keep talking so I can eat my food. Do you want me to ask the 2 questions for the next creator?
Yeah.
Okay. I should have prepared these for you, next creator. They're gonna be content creator, right? Okay.
Just music in the background.
I'm just stalling to give you time to think about it. While I think about this question. They're kind of hard questions. You beautiful person, whoever you may be. My first question for you, the next content creator being interviewed by the amazing Semester, is going to be, what
Alrighty, I am back.
emotionally fulfilling thing you have done?
Is everything still running? It looks like it. Seems good.
What has brought you the most
Yeah, that's good.
fulfillment emotionally? Or, okay. What is your biggest content regret? What do you wish? If there's anything that you never did? Video.
Alright, anyway.
I'm imagining you're
Yeah,
able to
say
do
let's
one of
go.
your
Oh,
videos
hold on.
and roll it back.
I should probably take that BRB thing off.
What is it? Single one thing out.
Alrighty.
If you
Let me go take one quick last sip before we go ahead and continue with the runs.
for one stream from your library history, which one and why? Then my final question is, what's your favorite food? And why?
Alrighty.
That's the cop-out one. I want to know the
Now
answer
we
to
can
those
continue
two, okay?
doing
Not
more
that one.
runs.
I want the first 2 questions.
But damn, that 10:06 was fucking insane, dude.
Touch and script.
Like I did not expect to get that 10:06 right there.
3 questions.
Well, that lost me a bit. Well, most likely lost a lot of time just then.
Probably would say the most emotionally fulfilling thing I've done, like, as
Yep.
a content creator is so far.
I missed a bit either way, so it didn't do anything.
You know,
It wouldn't have done anything either way.
I did not think that I'd be able to get that far. So the fact that I got there, like, would probably be like the most emotionally fulfilling thing that I've done in the entire time. I mean,
Alrighty.
I would also say being able to play games that I have and showing.
That was a
some of my
quick turn.
games, you know,
Hell yeah.
I think affiliate would probably be getting affiliate would probably be the most emotional thing. Okay.
Hey, nice.
So my biggest regret. That's actually I actually have to think about that one. Actually, no, I know. If it weren't the fact
Oh,
that
that the subscribe. I just saw it. I think the subscribe card accidentally like came way too early
just because
on the premiere video,
unfortunately attached
on the interview video.
and I have private
I will definitely have to. I will definitely have to fix that once that premiere ends. If it's not like a bug with the premieres, of course. If it's a bug of the premieres and it actually is correctly timestamped with the subscribe card, then YouTube's fucking trash. Then I guess.
want that question answered, but
Also, hello Llama-Lass. I hope your day's been going well.
he definitely gave you a
Nah,
lot of
lost way too much time.
If you're watching this, I love how you did that. That's great.
Damn, that was really fast.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
thank you for
no,
letting me
I'm stupid. That was the correct
It was
split.
very fun.
I'm just an idiot.
Thank you for. I'm not sure if you were like being super smooth sending me that video and having my name be at the top of the list.
Alrighty.
So for those who
Aside from the weight of the world, I'm alright.
it was like
Gotcha, gotcha.
and my name happened to be like at the very top.
I was like confused for a second about like weight of the world. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought when I heard weight of the world, I instantly thought of a game. And then I realized, oh, wait, I'm just stupid. Alright, that's a reset.
Now arrived at the end of the interview.
I deserve that reset. I'm just fucking stupid. I genuinely thought for a moment that was a fucking game you were talking about. I'm fucking stupid.
Literally most of my socials.
but yeah, I get you.
Instagram, we got Tumblr. Tumblr is just me being absolutely random, so I don't follow that.
There we go.
There's also Instagram, which I'm trying to post more on, working on that. You can follow me on Twitch. I post the announce on Blue Sky. What's it called? Blue Sky?
Not bad, not bad. 15 for 46.
We're cool dudes. We got Stark Stream Fam.
What was my gold again? I completely forgot what my gold
Like,
was.
send it over to Seamaster at some point.
I should definitely check my
A lot of fun.
gold splits again.
So yeah, follow the socials. Yeah.
After interviewing Lady Zero,
That was the
I found
wrong
out
way.
that she came back to streaming thanks to her support of friends and mother. And now
Well
is an
then.
affiliate on Twitch after just half a year of coming back.
Just
to
the brain
streaming.
spectrus in my head comparing me to others slash wanting to have done more with my life, etc., etc., and so on and so forth. But that's not. But that's for my future therapist, not you. I gotcha. Yeah, I get that. It definitely sucks sometimes. There we go. Now it should be correct. Yeah, there we go. It happened again. It auto split it for some reason. Like it started to split for some reason. Why does it sometimes start it and sometimes not? That's the thing I'm kind of confused about. Why it does that for some reason. Oh. Right. The thingy stopped. The premiere the premiere is finished. So I can now take the premiere thingy out. So let me go ahead and just let me go and take that out before it loops way longer. It loops more and more. Alright. Alrighty. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. I've mostly just been chilling. Haven't done much, pretty much, other than like doing more offline speedruns of ENA Dream BBQ and more. So yeah. Just been chilling, playing a bit of piano also on the side as well. And not much else afterwards. It's pretty much the only things I mostly do. It's speedrunning and then playing piano. That's the two main things. And then sometimes editing. I completely miss. Anyway, I most likely lost a lot of time. I'm most likely behind by a lot. Nope, I missed. I was supposed to do 7-6 at the end, but I accidentally did 6-5. Is that lovely piano track in the background yours by chance? Not necessarily. But I have done a few custom songs myself. Or like my own songs at least, which I have in my folder, which I could play of course. But I decide not to, at least for now. Maybe someday, just like show it off. But for now I just keep it in like a Google Drive. For now I just keep it like in a Google Drive. To like send to people whenever I want it. If they like want to check out my music that I've made. But other than that, yeah, not much. Not really too much special about them. I completely missed. That's a rock. well, well then. Could I have a gander at some of them? Sure, absolutely. Give me just a second then. To like try and find it. Where's my browser? There it is. Browser. Where's Google Drive? There it is. And then... No, not my works. My works is more of my editing stuff. There we go. Yep, copy link. Yep. And then... Yeah, this is where most of my, like... music, or like self-made music is, at least. There are a few which I don't have on that Google Drive yet, but that's because I either haven't finished them yet, or because I just completely forgot. And I should definitely do that at some point. But I don't think I have any more like ones that I need to put on that Google Drive anymore. I think the only things pretty much would be to make more music. And then actually put them on the Google Drive. Because I have a lot of like... I have like so many projects on FL Studio. Which I just have not finished at all. Like there are so many. I think there's like 6 or 7 which I just labeled with like the word something. And then... and then like... Either like... some sort of like thingies along with it. Like for example, something slow, something quick, something like chill, something I don't know anymore. Like I have so many which I think I have 2 or 3 which are called with like something I don't know anymore. Or something along the lines of that. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, absolutely. I usually don't, like, send it pretty much ever. Only to, like, mostly friends or something, so, like, I honestly barely, like, talk about it, that's why. Hey, nice. Almost 15,400. Almost a 15,3x. Nice. But yeah, I don't really, like, talk about it that much. Just because I don't think it's really too great. At least like a lot of the beginning ones that I've made. Like the ones which are literally just called like first song, second song, third song. Like they're not really the greatest. I don't really like them that much. Though I do have to say, the song Motive and Drive and A Tiring End, I think it was called. Definitely one of my most favorite ones. Just because I actually put in, like, decently amount of effort in them. And with, like, A Tiring End, it's mostly all done on piano. Which is why I also like that one a lot. And Modern Drive essentially also because it's just kind of fun. I just like it a lot. It sounds fun to me at least. And if something sounds fun to me, then I definitely enjoy it. There's not much else I can really say to that. Except if I enjoy it, then most likely it's because I like it. Or because it sounds like a banger. Hey, nice. I thought for a moment I like slipped up, but no. No, come on. I messed it up. It would have been a good run if I didn't mess it up right there. That sucks. I'm happy you trusted me enough to see them. Yeah, absolutely. I usually keep them only for friends, but if someone of course asks for it, like if I tell them about it, and they're like, oh, can I like see them or like can I hear it? I'm like, sure, why not? Because I don't really like think about it that much at all. And if someone like puts it in the videos with credit in one of their videos with credit of course, like I'm absolutely fucking ecstatic about it. Like just hearing one of my songs be in a YouTube video and knowing that it's mine, like that just makes me fucking happy, you know? And I mean, who wouldn't be happy having something from like one of their works inside of one of their friends is like, or like one of the people like, you know, like